Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Southern Miss Golden Eagles and the UAB Blazers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Golden Eagles kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Shepard. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Marshall. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Blazers moving quickly to the line.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
Well, there weren't a lot of guys in the box defensively on that 2nd and long play, so you see the offensive line, they're able to get downfield, get a hat on a hat, and that helped lead to that successful play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The Blazers will line up to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. From the gun, it's Peterson. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Let's chat for just a moment about Southern Miss. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4. Runs through the tackle. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. White. Buying time to his right. Coleman's got it on the right side.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Look out! He's on the move. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Making the adjustment on the play. Looking downfield. It's Burton. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Searching for space. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Throwing, White on the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. And the Golden Eagles have pushed it inside the 20. White. Rush right in his face. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play.
Touchdown, Golden Eagles! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
7, UAB 0.
From deep, it's Shepard. And the ball is loose on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throwing, White. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. We've reached the break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he puts through the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Still looking to his right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
The run inside. It's McClure. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Scanning the field, it's Burton. quick completion on the out. Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's McClure. Strong run. Picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Going to the ground. There's a crease. He's at the 10. He's now up to 52 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in mid-season form. Wide receiver comes in motion. Tough run here. It's McClure. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UAB. Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
White. Rolls right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throwing, White. They're all over him. Unleashes one. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whiffs, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Rushes on at the 45 on his way. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him and getting the sack on that play.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Between the hashes, it's Shepard. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo. Running inside, it's McClure. He's past the sticks. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Burton. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Shepard. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quick give. It's McClure. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Shepard. Breaks the tackle, and he might have room. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another 1st down. Run in the red zone, it's McClure. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Changing the routes with his receivers. Might as well run him again. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the 1st half. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Peterson. Hard running there. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. He now has 53 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Bowling Green Falcons. And it's the Buckeyes trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big one.
It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And late in the football games, coaches are like, don't make the mistake. In this offense, they just did it. Tie football game, they put the ball on the deck, the defense recovers. Now they're going to have to depend on their defense to come out, get a stop, and keep them in this football game.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Looking to pass. It's Burton. Right side, it's Bettis. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Blazers will hustle to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Running the red zone. It's Marshall. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. making the adjustment. Wants to go up top on second down. Trying to bull his way in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Blazers! They take the lead here in the second half. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. White. Oh, pressure's coming. Gets rid of it.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
Hits inside. It's Peterson. Nowhere to go.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
3rd and long right here. White going to attack through the air, keeping his eyes downfield. He throws one to the left. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hood. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. White on the play action. Under pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
The Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Straight ahead, it's Peterson. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Gets open down the middle.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way then converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Quick toss. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They give it back to him. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Back to pass, it's Burton. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Got his man. On his feet at the 40. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's first down from the 37-yard line. From the gun, it's Peterson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Driving forward, it's Peterson. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Here comes the heat. Out wide right, it's Hood. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Harper. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Burton. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Right side, it's Coleman. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Well, they turned the ball over in that last drive, ended up giving up a field goal, and now they could really use a touchdown this time around. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Blazers in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw, it's Burton. Moves to his right. He'll pull it down and run. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Has to have it on 4th down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Off to the races. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Look out! Breaks loose. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his...
Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, UAB. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Extra point here will give them the lead. And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Throwing, White. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Trying to squeak through the pile. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And the Golden Eagles are marching down the field. The run inside. It's Jones. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. Just feeds the running back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. White. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Golden Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Taken in on the right side by Coleman.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Burrowing for yardage. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on fourth down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Running inside, it's Jones. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Trying the run, it's Jones. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting until the bitter end as they'll take the unvictory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee, and they'll bring on the field goal unit with a chance to win it. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played today.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.